Nice. So it's not going to take me long to pack up, but after I do, I'm going to ease out of here and I'm going to go back to where I jumped the deer coming in. I think that I jumped them. I think they were in their bed already, and they didn't blow or anything, and they sounded pretty big, like when they were running off. So I'm going to go check that spot, see if those were bucks bedding there, and see if I can find a bed, and I'll bring you all along with me. Alright guys, so my suspicion looks to be correct about jumping the two deer this morning. And it looks like a spot that a buck would bed to me. I'll show you the bed and kind of explain what's going on here. Let me flip the LCD screen around. So I know it probably doesn't look much on camera, but that's just a big wallered out dirt spot, and there's hair all in it. And there's a faint trail leading out of the bed, and then there's a faint trail that just goes down through here, and right here he has water because this is the main creek, and he has all of this green forage with all these buds on it to mill around on in the day if he wants to get up. His escape route is straight into a big thicket, so he's laying here with his back up against this tree with the wind coming out of the thicket, so he can smell anything back in the thicket, his escape route. But what he's watching, and I know that you can't hardly see it through this camera, but right up in here is where we access the backside of our property on a four-wheeler. So a big buck can be laying here, and if you get down to his level, it opens up even more. So he can be laying here and watch us drive right through here, and he wouldn't even have to move. We wouldn't even see him. But today where I was walking, it scared him, so he got up and bailed out of here. And I mean, we've had them come back to their beds after jumping them out, and these deer weren't like extremely scared or anything, but this is for sure a bed, and this is exactly where they ran out of. And I didn't see any horns, but it was too late for me to see them. They just blasted out here. But this looks like a spot that a buck would bed to me. Most bucks that we see right now up here bedding are bedding on these creek and the river system, so good sign. Let's see if we can find some more. Alright guys, I'm back again. So I was right. Two deer, probably both bucks, because I just found the other bed, probably about 5 yards from this one. This one doesn't look like it's used as much, and it's not really just like a wallered out bed, so this might be like their secondary bedding location or something. But I'll show you it too. Let's go over and check it out. So I know that it doesn't look like much, but they access right here, and then right here is the bed, and there's hair all in it. Just like the other buck, he's got his back up against all this brush, and he's watching the access. I'm actually going to climb in this bed and see what I can see out of it. So all of this is hair, guys. You see all those little white hairs in there? All of that's deer hair. And again, if you're just sitting in here chilling, right through that opening right there, that's where we come down on the four-wheeler. And these bucks can lay here undetected and watch your access. And that's how smart that these guys are. They know what's going on. I mean, he sees you coming down, hears you coming down, winds you, and then look, Here's the exit. I mean, all he's got to do is turn around and blast straight up into the thick stuff and go to his other bed. I'm gonna sneak on out of here, but these are for sure buck beds, and cool deal.
Can't be going out. You can't be going out in the woods hungry. You need to have some sausage, some bacon.
That is cool.
Use this to keep our air conditioner.